Masdar is the noun that indicates the action or the state without association of time. So masdar is like exiting, khuruj. And that word, khuruj, if you want to make the first sigha of fi'l al-madi, past tense verb, from masdar, you need to first take off any additional letters. So in khuruj has wav as an additional letter. You take that off, you remove that, and then you give fatha to the first the fa'ul kalima, right? And fatha to lam al-kalima, and then the ayn al-kalima depends on the word. And some cases it has fatha, some cases it has kasra, and some cases it has dhamma. And for kharaja would be with fatha, would be kharaja. But for example, the root letters of ayn, lam, and mim would be alima, right? Alima. And for husn, it would be hasuna. So it depends. That differs from one word to another. Okay, so we learned how to make the first sigha. I'm gonna draw the hand one more time. Oops, big fingers, huh? I'm making it big enough so we can see. Okay, looks like big fingers. Okay, so we have this 14 sigha, as you know. You should already have this in your notebook. I'm just drawing it one more time. To just remind you guys of this chart. Al-ghaib, which should stick to your head until, forever. Al-mukhatab, second person. And then we have al-mutakallim, first person, right? This one has al-mudhakkar. You should have memorized this chart by now. Al-mu'annath, right? Same thing for this one. Al-mudhakkar, al-mu'annath, right? You know that. Al-mufrad, singular. Al-muthanna, dual. And then al-jam. Okay, very good. So we learned the first one, the first sigha, which we say we derive from what? We derive from the masdar. So the first one we said is fa'ala. Could be fa'ala or fa'ala, right? Then put the vowels. Fa'ala. Now, we also talked about the second one, al-muthanna, al-mudhakkar, al-ghaib, which is fa'ala, right? We say that al-muthanna, al-mudhakkar, al-ghaib is made from the first sigha, or the second sigha is made from the first sigha. How? You just add an alif to the end of it, right? Fa'ala, right? Now, the alif, as you see here, and if you are also following the Nahv class, we already talked about it in lesson number 9, that this alif is it's actually alamat al-damir, is indication of pronoun, right? So this is the pronoun here. Now, so we know sigha number 1, sigha number 2 by now. Now, today we're going to start learning about sigha number 3. Third sigha, or third person masculine plural, al-jam'ul mudhakkarul ghaib. So we're talking about jam, plural, 3 or more. Mudhakkar, masculine, ghaib, third person. This sigha is also derived from the first sigha. It is formed by removing the fatha on the third original letter and replacing it with dhamma. Then this letter, wav, is added to the end of the verb, forming a long vowel like fa'alu. Okay? So the way that we make the jam'ul mudhakkar al-ghaib, let me make this a little bit bigger so it would be easier. Okay, so we have that fa'alu, fa'al. Okay. Now, the same type of vowels, as we say, it is made from the first sigha. So everything looks the same. The only thing that differs is the vowel on the third letter or lam al-kalima. It changes to dhamma. Remember, it was fatha. Here it changes to dhamma. And then you add wav to the end of it. Fa'alu. It makes a long vowel. Fa'alu. Then the letter Aleph is written after the letter Wav, like this. Fa'alu. This Aleph has no vowel and is not pronounced. It has the word is not twice. Is not pronounced, right? So this word should not be pronounced. So why is it there and what does it indicate? Its sole purpose is to separate the verb from any word that may follow it. This Aleph is called separating Aleph or Aliful Fasila. So this Aleph has no meaning. It is not pronounced and it does not indicate anything. The only purpose of it is just it's just written to separate the word from the next word, this verb from the next word that comes after in the sentence. So this Aleph has no indication. This just doesn't mean anything special. What we need to learn mostly is the Wav here, right? And the Aleph over there. The Wav is the pronoun here. The Wav is the pronoun that we have added to the third sigha or al-jam' al-mudhakkar al-ghaib. Fa'alu. Right? Fa'alu means they, masculine, group of men, right? Did a job. Did something. Okay, so we learned alhamdulillah the third sigha. Now let's go to the fourth sigha or al-mufradatul mu'annathul al-ghaibah. This sigha is formed from the first sigha as well. The letter ta with sukun or ta sakina is added to the end of first sigha. Fa'alat. The ta sakina is the sign of the feminine in the third person. Fa'alat. Oh, let me put the vowels with a different color. Okay. Fa'alat. Right? Fa'alat. Now, you see how we changed the verb. We just added the first sigha. We just added the ta or sakina to the end of this verb. And we made the fourth sigha. So this ta is not a pronoun. And that's why I intentionally did not write it with red marker, so that you don't confuse this ta with, the pronouns. This ta is not a pronoun. It's just indication of this word being feminine, and is not pronoun. Now we'll talk about what's the pronoun on this one and this one, because on these, like all other ones, from like sigha number 5, 6, 7, 8, and so forth, you would see the pronoun. The pronouns will be apparent, but on the first and the fourth sigha. And the first sigha, the pronouns are not apparent, they are concealed. We're going to talk about them, inshallah. Okay. Let's go to the fifth sigha. This sigha is derived from the fourth sigha by removing the sukun and the ta and adding the letter aleph to the end of the word, forming a long vowel, fa'ala ta. As in the fourth sigha, the ta is the sign of the feminine. Okay. Now, how do we make the fifth sigha or al-muthanna al-mu'annath al-ghaiba? We just bring down the same thing that we had for sigha number 4. So we're making it from sigha number. We derive sigha number 5 from sigha number 4. And for those of you who forgot what the word sigha means, sigha is referred to each one of these. Each one of these is all called sigha, right? So fa'ala. What changes? You see that here is sukun. Sukun means vowelless. In sigha number 4, ta is vowelless. There's no vowel over it. But in this one, there is vowel. Let's change it with fatha and we add aleph to it. It makes a long vowel. Fa'alata means those two girls did something. Women did something. Fa'alata, like nasarata. The word nasarata means those two women helped, right? In the past tense form. Okay? So fa'ala, 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 fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'ala, ta. Very good. Now let's go to sigha number 6. How is that made? This sigha is derived from the first sigha by making the third original letter sakin, meaning to make it vowelless, with sukun, and adding the letter noon with fatha to the end of the verb, like fa'alna. In this sigha and all that follow, the third original letter will be sakin as a rule. So from now on, the lam al-kalima will be sakin. Lam al-kalima from now on, from sigha number 6 and on, the lam al-kalima will be sakin. Now, how do we make sigha number 6 or al-jam'u al-mu'annath al-ghaib? Fa'alna. Fa'al. Na. Fa'alna. This is how we make it. Nasarna, alimna, fa'alna, right? What does fa'alna? What does the noon indicate? The noon is a pronoun. Again, is a pronoun, just like alif here, just like alif here, just like the waw here. It indicates what? It's a pronoun that indicates jam' al-mu'annath al-ghaib. So whenever you see na, fa'alna, you know that this is for jam' al-mu'annath al-ghaib, and it means that a group of females or women did an action, right? So that's the 6th.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.